Welcome back, everyone, to the Simps
podcast.
It's the
episode
24.
Yep, that's the Simps podcast, episode 24. Jackson Hadley has left
Quit.
us.
He's
left
the
building.
He has left the Simps.
He's gonna go work on Herbie TV.
No, he's just not gonna go cry.
Oh, that too. Okay.
Because we make fun of him so much.
Jackson does indeed hate all of us.
Yeah.
I think that we need to make
he loves me.
a tier list of all the Herbie TV sketches and rank all of them in order from worst to best, but the joke is they're all bad.
But they're all bad.
So
they're all
we
the
don't
worst.
even have to make a list.
Yeah, the tier list is just F tier, and that's it.
Yeah.
And coming in at F tier is
All of
episode
them.
1, 2, and 3. That's it.
Yes.
Jackson would be so happy with us.
I think he would love to be watching this podcast right now.
Then he would
starting
actually.
this and just shitting on Jackson immediately.
Immediately.
That's
He's
what we
on.
know. Whenever someone doesn't show up for an episode, that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's tradition.
I wasn't
tradition.
exactly shit on in the last one. I watched the entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
I was just cheesed a little bit.
We
kinda
just kind of were like, yeah, you didn't show up for your own movie request.
What an
Oh,
idiot.
yeah, I fucking thought it was on Thursday and shit. I mean, I was home. Fuck. Sorry.
This guy doesn't know the Simps schedule.
No, I don't.
That's so
Sorry.
sad.
Because we clearly have a very strict schedule that we all stick to.
I mean, we kind of do actually now.
Joe has
Yeah.
made a
It's-
strict schedule now.
Wednesday and then it's uploaded on
It's
Saturday.
Tuesday movie, Wednesday pod, and
Podcast.
Saturday upload, Sunday upload,
Yes.
Saturday.
upload.
Yeah, Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning at
9
9 a.m.
I got that.
I love how you
Actually,
all the
though,
time.
our schedule might need to change soon with our meetings happening now on Tuesday nights. We might need to be watching the movies on a different night.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But, maybe we watch the movie after we do the podcast.
Yeah.
But the one...
The whole podcast is us guessing what's going to happen
Yeah.
in the movie.
And then we watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this section of the podcast is the part that we don't do anything in. I don't know what this part of the podcast is for. We just sit here and talk, guys.
I feel like slowly these podcasts are going to evolve into just being the hour-long movies.
Well,
'Cause,
see,
like,
that's
we
what it
already
kind
had
of
one.
was.
Like, it was an
We
hour.
already had one of those.
Yeah, but like it was an hour like normally. Then we introduced movies and it's like 30-30. Now we're doing a 20-40.
No,
The
because
movies keep getting interesting.
the first one that we did with Ethan's over Zoom, it was all just that. It was all
It was just Love, Death, Robots
for the whole thing.
But wasn't it a TV show though?
Yeah.
Anthology
It was
series.
an anthology
So Black
series.
Mirror. But
But
worse.
okay.
My average rating of those things is like
Oh,
like
one
2
and a
stars
half.
out of 5, I think.
I didn't watch that podcast or that show, so
I think no, you should do that as an experiment. Is watch that show and then watch the
Yeah.
podcast and see how good, like how entertaining.
I
us
will
talking
say,
about it is.
I did
I might.
go back and watch some of the ones that I missed, and I did like the Hitler one. I thought it was
Oh my
pretty
god,
good.
that one was so bad.
I
How
liked
do you
it.
guys like
Well,
that?
Yeah, because
Me-
he has no taste in music, no taste in comedy.
No taste in movies.
No taste in
except
movies.
for the obvious ones.
But that was funny, was it not?
What
Yeah.
Okay, explain to me. See, now it's going to be just a movie podcast.
Look at what I've done.
This is not the official movie section, but explain to me how I have a bad taste in. What is my bad taste in movies? I understand why you guys don't like what music I like and whatever else you said.
Humor.
Everything.
Humor.
You don't have
humor.
good taste in anything.
I
Joe.
guess I don't know.
I think, well, because, okay. When we're sitting on the couch and we're chilling, what's the first thing that comes to your mind if we're going to watch a YouTube video?
Oh my god.
Something cool.
Something cool.
Just whatever's on my homepage.
Is
That's
it-
what inspires me.
Is it Fortnite build battles?
Wait, Fortnite? Are those exist? Is it just like people cranking 90s?
No, every time we go
I mean,
on YouTube,
it is
the-
sarcasm, but...
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one thing Joe says is, let's watch Fortnite Build Battle Survive. That is every single
Yeah.
time we go on YouTube. Or even when it's like, what do we want to watch? Oh, Fortnite Build Battle
Because
Survive.
I actually
Every
kind of
time.
like want to watch it, even though we watched like the first 5 seconds of that and it was so boring.
I
It was
don't
like a
even remember
documentary
watching it.
about like I think a convention. which is just like okay.
That's sick, actually, though.
Wait, can we watch it? Are there any Minecon documentaries?
100%.
How would you
Let's
define
watch.
the Hitler episode?
Oh my!
It's comedy.
We're going just back and
Shut
forth
up.
right
How
now.
would you define the Hitler episode? I want to
As
find
comedy?
because I need to think about like
Are you saying
why
like
I
what
don't
style?
like your comedy.
Like
Yeah.
what style of comedy? It
Yeah.
is?
Um,
I would say it's kind of just. It's like pretty like absurdist.
yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like. I don't know, because I normally I do kind of like some absurd stuff. Okay, what that felt like, it felt like kind of like SpongeBob, but adult humor.
No.
Because it was just like I mean, same style of comedy.
I don't think so.
SpongeBob is just it's just kind of like so ridiculous that it's funny. Like that's where the comedy in SpongeBob comes from.
That's
is
the
how
same you could
ridiculous
say
can it go.
for like a lot of other things.
Because there's a lot of absurdist comedy
Yeah.
that's like that. It's
Yeah.
pretty popular.
I don't think you can lock that down to it looks like it.
That's
feels
what
like
it reminded
SpongeBob.
me of.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't.
It's not SpongeBob, obviously.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking funny. Bro.
Yeah.
That-
Hitler died many times.
Yeah.
It was literally just
Very funny.
the whole idea of it is just Hitler dies in funny ways, but the ways aren't actually funny, and it's really
Yes, it is.
The joke is
It is funny.
that it just gets more and more absurd as it goes
Yeah.
along. Every way that dies.
Yeah,
These
but
are
the ways-
different-
Hitler dying while in an
Yeah.
orgy is fucking hilarious.
That does sound kinda funny,
It
I'm not gonna
reminded
lie.
me of.
You would find it
It reminded me of
hilarious.
Dumb Ways to Die. That I think we
That's kinda
mentioned
what
that
it
on what
is.
it is, and I never
No.
thought Dumb Ways to Die. Was
Maybe like the
concept-
style.
Yeah, the concept of it is dumb ways to die.
and also the animation style is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That also reminds me of it.
You like that game?
Well, that's kind of what it's supposed to be, but it's
So-
just it's Hitler.
Yeah.
Dumb Ways to Die was R-rated.
'Cause
Hitler
that-
dying.
That's also something that I had a problem with like Jojo Rabbit. Was like his hit. I just didn't like Jojo Rabbit that much.
He just doesn't
I didn't.
like.
I didn't find it funny. I liked the movie. I thought
Okay,
it was a
that's
good
fine.
movie.
That's fine,
I just
never
didn't think
It
it
was
funny.
funny though.
I watched it on a plane, and I'm not gonna lie, my dad started crying, and he wasn't even watching it. He was watching it on my screen the entire time, and wasn't hearing anything, and he started crying. Spoiler: when Scarlett Johansson died, he just started bawling. I'm like,
You're a pussy.
dog, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Come on, you don't even know what's
Christ.
fucking happening.
Okay, the beginning of that movie was fucking hilarious,
Oh my-
and then it's
The beginning was like the camp thing, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that was
introduction-
the funniest part of the movie.
Yeah.
I just didn't like. I don't know the director, right?
Taika Waititi?
Yeah. That his Hitler, it was just.
Yeah,
like,
I
it was
agree.
just like,
It's
okay,
just
this is
it's just
really
his style for him. It makes sense
Yeah.
for him because he's going to make a funny character out of fucking literally basically the most evil person in history, pretty much. So
Joe just has a very strict style of comedy, and it's especially
won't
when it comes to
stray.
movies.
he won't stray
And
from
it's-
it.
Any comedy that's made like Edgar Wright's movies. That's it.
What's your
It's
favorite
because
comedy?
that's a bit more complex.
My I
Yeah.
mean, if you consider Scott Pilgrim a comedy, which I don't think it's primarily comedy, it's a really funny movie, but it's not the
Purely comedy.
Hot Fuzz. Easily.
That's fair.
Hot Fuzz is 100%, and then probably Shaun of the Dead
There you go.
is up there too, because those are some of the funniest movies,
Can you guess?
Oh, I
the number?
100%
and also
agree with
they're
you,
some of
though.
the best action movies ever made too.
Oh, Hot Fuzz has
Hot
one of
Fuzz
the
is
Hot Fuzz is,
I-
is
The last
the
20 minutes
last
of that
20
movie.
minutes is absolute
Oh
gas.
my god, it's so good.
Shaun of the Dead, the fucking pub scene at the end, just oh my god,
Yeah.
everything about that was so fucking fun.
And even no one talks about The World's End, but The World's End's a really.
I've
good
only
movie
seen it
too.
once, and I liked it a lot, but I
love
haven't seen it in a
It's-
while.
I would say it's the most forgettable out of the.
I think
Cornetto
Joe
movies.
enjoys visual comedy more than stylistic comedy more than
I also like callback humor.
yeah.
Edgar Wright
Yeah.
has a lot of callback.
Oh my god,
humor.
it's perfect though.
Borat to me is comedic genius.
I do like Borat too.
I think that's my favorite.
I like Borat. Borat, how can you just the whole concept of it?
Yeah.
He literally
Yeah.
just fakes this character, and you don't know what's real or fake. I
Yeah.
like Borat a lot.
Yeah.
I like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Borat 2. That's happening now. You
Is
guys hear
it?
about that?
Wait,
He filmed
what?
it already. And it's been screened apparently to private audiences.
What the
What?
fuck?
You not hear about that? Was a
Wait.
huge thing on Twitter a month ago.
I probably
No.
wasn't on Twitter then. What the
Borat
fuck?
2 is officially coming out.
Wow.
I don't know how it's gonna be as good as the first one. Because everyone knows Borat now.
Yeah.
But I guess if you go to the same people that he went to for the first Borat, like besides like the college kids part, like all the older adults are probably like gonna be like completely clueless. Like at the rodeo, oh my god, that part of that movie is so funny.
That's like the only part that I think I like. I haven't even watched it, but like that's the only thing I can like relate to Borat is the rodeo, because it's like so many fucking videos and like reactions and shit to that online that I just like stumbled upon when I was a bit younger.
Oh no, when you were younger?
Yeah, when I was a piece of shit.
Borat's a great movie to watch with kids.
It is.
Watch it with the family.
I was about to roast the shit out of you, but I didn't do it.
Honestly,
Do it.
go for it. I don't care.
I was gonna say, what do you mean you're still a piece of
Okay,
shit?
that makes
That's
sense.
like easy, but like.
That's a very fair statement, Ethan. I do agree.
Comedy.
But don't worry, I'm still a piece of shit.
Ethan is
Okay,
comedy
we're all
gold.
pieces of shit. Let's go.
I actually I want to see what other comedies though I have that I've rated highly. I don't really watch that many comedies though.
So I have a question for you, Sqwintz.
Me? Go
Yes.
for it.
Are you ever gonna win in poker?
Alright. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you
That
give me a
hurts.
solid answer?
You want me to give you a solid answer?
Yeah. Can you tell me why you lost?
What, the other night?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm Jewish,
Yeah, so that makes sense.
so there's one piece of the puzzle.
that. I mismanaged early on in the game. Especially
See, I
against
did
Hannah.
that too.
I unknowingly allowed Hannah to not bluff against me when I thought she'd bluff, but I learned my mistake on that one, and then I sort of just like I wasn't playing conservatively enough. I kept like going in on hands that were dog shit. Like I'd have like a fucking like pair of sixes or some shit.
At least you know what you're doing wrong.
Oh, I 100% know what I did wrong, especially that night.
And you're gonna come out with $35 next time.
See,
I
the
don't
thing
know
is,
about that
the last time I did the same thing, and I still came out with $9. That's.
I just want to come
I still
out with
won
a certain
$4.
amount. I just want to come out with a net positive eventually, or neutral. Just make
That's
the
what I
money
go
back that I
for.
lost.
That's what I go for. My strategy is play conservative in the beginning. Wait until I can
people
win.
get out.
Wait until I can win a hand, like a good hand, and then
Then you can be ballsy.
use that as a buffer.
Yeah. Because I feel like I'm also so mad about the hand that you and I played, Ethan, where both of us basically sort of bluffed because we like put I think we both bought in for like $1. We both put in $1 on it too.
Or I took your money.
No, where we split it the other night.
Oh.
But we had the same exact pair.
Yeah.
So we
yeah,
just like
yeah.
split it, even though like I'm pretty sure there's like a chance for like a fucking flush or a full house or some shit, but that was the only good thing I did that entire night.
Dude, this might be the most all over the place podcast we've filmed in a long time.
Yeah.
I kind of love it. I think Jackson's the glue. Jackson is what keeps it.
Centralized.
Yeah.
He stabilizes the podcast.
I don't know about that. Jackson seems to jump around from topic to topic a lot.
I also think he just zones out half the podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when we had when we were watching what was that, the Clippers? Was that a Clippers Nuggets game?
Oh, when we
Yeah.
put the money on it.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just literally just sitting there just talking to
No, see,
himself.
the thing
Yeah.
is, I noticed, especially sitting over on this side, whenever the have we had it on 3 podcasts or 2, where we've had a game on the TV?
Oh, we've only done one.
One with a game on the TV.
No, there were at least 2, because one Jackson bet on, and then the last one we had.
Oh yeah, we just had it on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
was that the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I remember just sitting here, and I was sitting the first time I was sitting here both times, and I would just look around the room, and every time everyone's talking, but everyone's just staring at the TV. Everyone's listening, and they're like, yeah, just looking dead at the TV, and I'm kind of just sitting there to myself, just like, wow, we are all really good at paying attention. Good job, guys.
So I pulled up though on my, and now we're just gonna jump again. I pulled up all the comedy movies I have on my Letterboxd, and apparently that movie that we watched for one of our classes, The Foundling, was a comedy. Yeah.
You mean the child one?
Apparently, according to this, it was a comedy. At least that's a part of what it was.
So pedophilia is comedy now these days?
Okay,
Yes.
that was definitely not a pedo movie.
Felt like it.
That is comedy.
Fun fact, I was the 105th person to watch that movie.
That's kind of nuts.
That's not that many people. But
Rare
I've
movie.
watched
Jabayev.
Jabayev.
That's
Everyone
a
gets
it's
that.
a great
Everyone
film.
gets the joke.
Yeah, everybody gets
So yeah, these are some of the These are the comedy movies that I liked that I have on here.
Oh boy.
A classic that I haven't seen in a while, which our guest here likes too, is The Princess Bride.
Oh, so
I haven't
good.
seen that in a long time though, but I remember liking it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No, let me
'Cause
see
I'm not reading
Princess
all-
Bride. Let
Oh,
me
I
see
haven't
what
read
it
it.
looks like. Let me see if I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a comedy.
What else is that?
It's not really.
It's-
It's kind of a. It's kind of like a. I don't know.
It's
an
a com-
adventure
it's a
comedy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like an adventure.
Yeah,
It's-
but like it's
It's like comedy, but under another genre. You know,
a
Yeah.
subgenre.
But it's
it's a
primarily a
subgenre
comedy.
of comedy.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's
It's,
a
straight up a comedy.
genre mesh, dude. It's like comedy.
You're
but
a
like,
genre.
That's like
mesh.
saying.
Fuck
That's
off.
like saying like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an
I
example.
mean, honestly, Hot Fuzz again.
Hot
like
Fuzz.
it's a comedy,
That's an
but
action.
it's
Hot
primarily it is a comedy.
It's
Yeah.
primarily a comedy, but it's an action movie. It's an action comedy.
The bulk of the enjoyment you get from the movie with The Princess Bride is the
Same
comedy.
with
It's
Shaun
not
of the
the
Dead.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of the Cornetto
It
trilogy.
falls under a it's a horror like comedy, even though it's not like that
it's
scary.
scary,
of a
yeah.
horror.
What
Like
zombie
Cabin in the
movie
Woods.
is this?
Yeah,
That's a horror, but that's a horror that has funny moments in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
It's mainly good. Like your bulk
primarily a
enjoyment
horror
is
movie.
horror.
yeah.
Anyways, continuing
Okay.
on. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Obviously,
That movie was
Gosh.
an experience watching for the first
I
time,
haven't
and
seen that.
watching
Really?
it again would just be like, oh my god, like this is terrible.
No, you should only watch it one time.
Oh, that's a one-time movie for sure. Big Lebowski.
Oh!
I like that movie.
I haven't seen that.
I didn't think it was the funniest movie I've ever seen, but it was a really good movie. That's another.
It's my dad's like second favorite movie.
Yeah. Then Shaun of the Dead's on there. It's a great movie.
Obviously.
Borat, another good one. Hot Fuzz, of course.
Godly.
obviously,
5 stars. Super Bad. Ooh.
obviously.
That's a good movie.
A solid 7 for me. G-Force. Big comedy. I gave that a 5
we
star.
love the fucking hamsters, dude.
You gave that a 5-star.
Ironically.
Oh.
But I did
Oh,
give
is
it
that
a
the
5 star.
hamster?
Yeah, it's the
movie?
hamster movie, the talking hamster.
What a freaking
Dude,
bop.
and the
I-
mole,
okay.
and the fucking little mole guy.
Yeah, he's sweet.
He's so fucking
and then
funny.
what's the fly's name?
I don't remember, dude.
I don't
Are
know.
you
tell
shitting
you.
me?
Hold
Then-
up, I know all their names. One sec.
Then there's a Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I do really like that movie too.
Wait, have you seen Isle of Dogs?
Mm-mm, I
Oh,
haven't
it's
seen
so fucking good.
that. And then there's a SPV The World, of course.
Yes, sir.
And then there's something we need to make a whole Simps podcast episode about, Video Game High School.
Ooh,
That's another 5 star out of 5 star from me.
wow.
We at some point are watching that whole series and talking about it on
Can we
this.
do that for like a big episode
Can we-
thing? Can we like for episode like 50
Can
or
we do
something?
3 episodes for each one episode per season?
Have you guys
Yes.
seen it?
Have
What?
you seen all the episodes? Have
Yeah.
you watched
Have
the whole
you?
thing?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
The whole every
Yeah.
episode? Oh, that's getting Jackson. We need. Oh my
He
god,
probably-
we need to make Jackson watch.
He's not gonna
VGHS.
like it.
He's not.
hate
He's
it.
gonna hate it. It's gonna be so fun
That's
because
the-
we all love it.
That's
I
the
think.
problem with
Yeah.
VHS is you have to get that charm. It
Yeah.
has like it's a super cringy show,
Exactly.
but it's a charming.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like if you like
exactly.
back when we first when all of us probably first watched it when it was like
We didn't
like-
think it was cheesy at all.
no,
No,
we thought it was fucking
We-
hilarious because
I don't think
it
I
is-
understood the
and
concept
sick.
of cheesy.
No.
when I was like 10 or whatever,
Right.
11.
But it's like, it's so hard. Like it's just, I don't
It's
know.
so
I don't know what the
sweet.
fucking word is at this point. It's just, yes.
Well, it feels like a long ass YouTube video.
Because
That's
that's
basically
it's
what
a
it is.
Freddie
It's literally what it
W.
is.
It's a
Freddie.
Fred, yeah,
So
it's
good.
Freddie W. Just it's his YouTube channel, but just in a show.
They released it as like a movie.
on Netflix.
On
It was just
Netflix,
season
the
1
first
though.
season.
Yeah.
Which is kind of I don't
That
know why
sucked.
they did that. Why didn't they have it as a series?
Yeah.
That's a great question, honestly.
Netflix should pick it up though. Get some VGHS.
It ended.
VGU. Freddie W. Bring VGU back.
Wait, what happened with
His
VGU?
care's dead. I don't think it was
He's-
ever a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I thought that was like disgust or something.
He
It's kinda
literally,
sad.
Yeah, I don't know what he does anymore because Rocket Jump as a company is just like has fallen flat.
You did say that he's apparently playing Team Fortress 2, right? Is that what you guys played with?
No,
him?
Due Process.
You played Due
Process.
Process.
Yeah, we
His
did.
ability
We
to play
played.
games right now.
Yeah,
He has internet.
for everyone, if you want to know, Ethan and I did play a video game with the Freddie W. Freddie Wong, F Dubs.
F dubs.
Goes by many names. It was pretty crazy. He didn't talk to us though because Mike I think was broken and he left mid game.
No, that's not why.
I'm
pretty sure he didn't
left
talk just
his
'cause he
mic wasn't
didn't
working.
wanna-
Yeah, because he was like, I don't want. I guarantee
But okay,
you,
how
like,
relevant is Fred? I mean, like people our age, like I feel like everyone that watched YouTube
People
knows who
who
he
play
is.
Steam games know who Freddy W.
That's
is.
true.
That's
That is
I
very
guarantee
true.
90% of the people who own a Steam account have watched a Freddy W
Yes,
video.
exactly.
Or watch
Maybe
VHS.
without even noting or noting.
Noting. No,
Yeah,
I think I had a
I didn't
stroke.
take notes when I watched it.
Yeah, but we are 100% watching VGHS.
Yeah, we 100% have to do that actually.
That actually, that just reminds me of when freshman year, I had to watch No Country for Old Men. Biggest surprise of my life, last scene in that movie, Brian D. rides up on a bicycle and gives, why can't I think of
Like
who's
the actor for Brian D?
Yeah, he was in it. He was in No Country for Old
Oh
Men.
yeah, I forgot also he was dating shit.
No, he married
He married her?
Jenny Matrix.
Jenny Matrix.
He married
And then they
Matrix?
divorced, I think.
Oh.
I've read through
Sad.
the comments on VGHS a
Hold up.
lot.
I'm
Because
checking.
it's just so funny to hear what people say on those
Checking
things.
that real
Oh my
quick.
god.
She actually was in like a big show. She was in
A big show?
I got
A
you.
big one.
Oh shit! It was like an FBI show.
Quantico.
Quantico.
She was also in Easy A. What the fuck?
She's attractive.
She is.
It's a,
What else was she
how
in?
it's-
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, she
I
was in
just gonna say she's
Shameless?
attractive.
What the fuck?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Wait, who's she
Nuh-uh.
playing Shameless? Shelly.
When?
Fuck if I know. Probably like a cameo appearance type
Like
thing. or
one episode.
Yeah, one
Oh my
episode.
god, that's Jenny Matrix!
Whoa,
Everyone said that when they watched it.
Everyone freaked out.
Jenny Matrix.
VGHS, like you know, VGHS.
Yeah.
They're a really cool show. Where,
That's what they had in the credits.
Yeah, Jenny Matrix.
Hold up.
Jenny
hold
Matrix
up,
from
hold up,
BGHS.
Hold up. I think.
And then also R.I.P. Drift King.
That's so sad.
Saddest death
That
of
is
all
so
time.
fucking sad.
One of the
Dude,
best characters
I
in
think-
that show.
We definitely need to all just rewatch it and get Jackson to watch it, and we need to all
Just have a. We have a camera on us, and then we have a ISO cam on Jackson.
what?
Oh my god, he would hate.
Alright, question. Has anybody watched Avatar The Last Airbender?
Yes.
She's the voice of Princess Yue. The fucking moon.
What?
Jenny Matrix. What the fuck? And she was in Surf's Up and in Drake and Josh.
Wait,
She's actually
are you
had a
talking about the
career.
movie?
She's had a career.
The Last Airbender?
No,
The
the
show.
show.
Now look at Brian D. Josh Blaylock, I think his name
Yeah,
is.
let's see what he's
he
been
has
in.
done nothing.
Red Dead Redemption.
Wait, is that like the Fire Lord's daughter? Who
No,
No,
it's
no,
like
no,
the
no. That's
moon
that's the
princess.
fucking princess of the
the
water tribe.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Oh, dude, fuck off.
It's like
haven't
first.
watched
He's been in.
Sorry, BB.
It goes Video Game High School, Red Dead Redemption, No Country for Old Men, then Warehouse 13.
Brian D.
Yeah, for
His career
He did
is
Red
dead.
Dead.
Apparently.
no, yeah, Red Dead 1, yeah.
Oof.
His career is so
I kinda
dead.
wanna
The
check
last
and
thing he
see.
did was the long road home, a Nat Geo fucking documentary or some shit.
That kind of sucks, dude.
And then
It's kinda
and then the
sad.
next one is Rocket Jump the Show on Hulu.
Oh my god, yeah, Freddie W. did a lot of Hulu shows after his career collapsed. I
Yeah,
forgot
I'm
about
looking
that.
right now.
Let's see what
He made like Dimension 404 or whatever, and I don't think anyone liked it.
You wanna see what I was watching today?
He was
my
also
God.
on the Bernie Mac show. What the fuck?
Scorch's PFG TV.
Yeah, but I'm still thrown it back by fucking the Jenny Matrix was in so many like
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
she was in Dead Rising.
Jenny
3.
Matrix, if you're listening to the podcast,
Love you,
hit us up.
please.
Get us that G Fuel sponsor.
She was in Paranormal Activity 3
Ooh, the best one.
and Criminal Minds. What else? CSI Miami.
Jesus.
She
She gets jobs.
Fame. I don't know
Yeah,
what the fuck that
she's-
is. The Grudge 3. Ponyo, the
It's-
fucking Studio Ghibli movie.
It's kind of sad though, because Brian D's not getting work, but both Ted and Jenny Matrix.
Hey, woman
Absolutely.
getting
power.
work.
Woman power, baby.
Killer.
But also Ted, Jimmy Wong, Mulan, big guy.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I'm trying to see where the fuck does it not say anything about them being married on the fucking IMDb page?
I don't think
Oh, it
anyone
does.
cares.
The last thing on Josh Blaylock's thing is he was previously married to Johanna Brady.
Previously.
Oh, that sucks.
So,
Oh,
all I
yeah.
could
They
find in the
argued
most
about.
recent stuff. Do you guys know what Freddie W is doing now?
Isn't he doing
What is
it?
it?
I think he's doing like a Dungeons and Dragons thing, right?
Really?
Yeah, he's collaborating on like a live podcast for Dungeons and Dragons.
No way.
Freddie W on our podcast? Hello?
Should we get him on?
Hey, F-dubs. You want
Yeah.
to come on our podcast? We talk about
Wait,
This
what
is
is
trash
it?
on your career.
What's it called?
A Dungeons and Dragons live play podcast with these 4 dads.
Wait,
It's called
who-
Dungeons and Daddies.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
It's literally 4 dads.
I wonder if it's doing well. I wonder if Freddie W's doing well. If his career's doing fine.
What all?
And then he also is doing stuff with Corridor Digital still. He appeared
He is?
in
Oh, yeah, he is.
Tactical Reload videos, and there was a
Yeah.
new one that just came out like a day or two ago.
Yeah.
What?
Tactical 3 loads.
No
He
way.
was in it.
Really?
He's lost some weight. F-Dubs has lost some weight. He's
F-Dubs?
going back to skinny F-Dubs. Like
That is
2011
surprising.
F-Dubs.
That-
He's coming back.
what
It's
is-
kind of wild.
We need to. I think we need to. Freddie needs to make a comeback on YouTube. Like he needs to.
He needs to just join Corridor Digital.
Yeah, he honestly should.
But the only thing is Corridor doesn't really make that many crazy videos anymore. They don't make as good of content anymore. I
Yeah.
don't think.
And yeah, it's kind of
They-
a sad thing. Is
they-
that kind of style of YouTube is kind of gone now?
Every once in a while, like Tactical Reloads, that stuff's funny.
Yeah.
And it's good. But it's just like a lot of their other videos are kind of just eh.
I remember
Yeah.
when we watched that freshman year. That was the first time I watched Tactical Reloads
It was
in the fucking dorm room.
It
Yeah.
was sweet.
All those like short comedy like action like skits and stuff. You don't find those.
Tiny Guns. Oh.
Tiny Guns.
Tiny Guns is gas.
Oh my god.
Classic stuff.
Their videos are just like perfect for. They're just perfect little bite-sized YouTube things.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Just a quick couple minutes. Watch it and you are very entertained.
Like-
For
Nico and Sam have a full feature-length movie they've made, and I kind of want to watch it. It's called Sync.
Wait, how do you spell
Suggestion?
sync? Which one?
It's
S-I-N-
It was made in 20.
K?
Yeah, SINC. Or SY.
Okay, so like synced up then. Okay.
Yeah. It has like no one's watched it because it came out in 2014. It's
this says 2012.
Oh,
maybe it was 2012,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was before they really like because they kind of hit their prime in like 2013, 14,
Yeah.
and I mean I've been subscribed to them since like 2010, but we're not gonna talk about that since they made their channel.
It's got good ratings.
That the only thing I worry about with that though is it's like Corridor fans bumping up the ratings because they like
Yeah.
they're the favoritism and all that garbage.
Let's look.
I don't know. It's tough.
facts.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it though, because isn't it just on YouTube?
Let me look.
Because it might be worth a watch to see.
Could be.
It might be worth a watch.
Oh fuck. I'm a tired little boy.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Huh?
Did I sleep till 5 today?
Oh
Nice. Oh well, there that
Hey,
goes.
camera gone.
You can restart the cake.
Oh.
Bye
Well,
Bye.
goodbye, Robbie.
Which one is it?
The red one.
Where's he going?
It's a great question, Ethan.
He's
Oh.
shooting pictures for his.
No, I know that, but like, who's he shooting them with?
Jake?
Jake?
But yeah, anyways.
But anyways. No, yeah, it's on YouTube. You can just watch it. Hour
You-
40.
It's
You're
a
on
long
YouTube.
movie.
I can just watch you.
Yeah, you're right. I am. Right now, actually. You're on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
really
that's
cool.
actually kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
My mom used to be like so scared of YouTube.
Oh my god,
Like
same.
you being
Really?
on YouTube.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she was like, you and your sister cannot be on a YouTube video because they're going to come to our house and take you away. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck?
It's the truth.
It's like,
You're gonna
what
get
the
kidnapped.
fuck?
Wait, is it
No,
like,
that's what my mom said. one
wait,
time.
who's gonna take you away? Like, people are just gonna find your address and abduct you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Just
like,
for being
is
on
the government
YouTube.
gonna just come and take you after you're in a video? They're like,
Yep.
fuck,
And
fuck.
one time my sister like was in a video on YouTube that like her friends made, and she was like, Ethan, I'm on YouTube, look, but don't tell mom. I was like,
You made it on YouTube?
You're like, what?
How did you do that?
She's famous now.
she is.
How does it feel to have a famous sister?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
just-
pretty cool.
I'm
I got a
kidding,
famous
fucking
brother.
idiot.
Mouse Pickles.
Oh fuck!
I can't believe he came on our podcast a couple times too.
Sqwintz, do you like mouse pickles?
I mean, I don't have. I've seen some videos of mouse pickles. Some of them are entertaining, but it gets brought up so much around me at this point. I'm just like, fucking mouse pickles.
Do you know who their biggest fan is?
Who's their biggest fan? Okay.
I am. I'm the biggest Mouse Pickles fan.
Am I wrong?
There's probably a bigger. There's probably someone who just sits there and watches the videos over and over again. Tate. There's Tate. Kate, shut up. You're not on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, she gets the same treatment as
Yeah.
Robbie. Whenever
Shut up.
she's-
Shut up!
But-
Fuck up! Hey!
Yeah, they're definitely bigger Mouse Pickle fans than me.
Oh yeah, all the
cough, all of our cousins
Yeah.
that are younger than us.
all the little kids.
Who watch the
They're
videos
sitting there
on repeat.
every day
Can't
they
wait
check for
until
an
your
upload.
entire family finds the Simps podcast.
They really love the part where
it's gonna be fun.
where Cameron axes you in 045.
Yeah,
That's a kid-friendly part.
it's really really crazy actually.
It is kind of a wild scene.
You know, there are some actual very interesting, like, there's some good content in
No.
Mouse Pickles. There's
Mouse
some really
Pickle-
good
Our
content.
short films are gas even.
Yeah.
Are they?
Which
Yeah,
is your
they're
favorite?
gas.
Which is your favorite of the short films?
It's not like that I like it, but my favorite one is
Get fucked.
the fight scene that you guys did. That one.
We had all of them
In
have
the
fight
woods,
scenes.
in the woods.
No,
woods.
45. Okay.
Yeah.
When he gets axed.
That one,
Yeah,
that one is sick.
That one made me chuckle. I mean, I thought it was genius.
It was genius.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah, obviously, because it
Absolutely.
was.
We definitely
Top
weren't
tier.
rushed at all.
No.
And we definitely didn't wing the whole thing.
Never. Why would we ever do that?
We had a script
'Cause you're a
written out.
I'm kidding.
Did you wait, Ethan? Did you ever hear about our failed script idea? Our failed little screenplay that we made that never got made?
Are you talking about the
Are you
one where
never
you were
finishing
like,
that?
Ethan, you want to come film this or whatever?
No. This never even like got thought of filming.
What?
I'm talking about the racism.
Racism? Yes.
What?
It's race parentheses ism,
Yeah.
and it's a movie about car racing.
Yeah. It's a drag racing.
It's a drag racing movie. We realized how we
Well,
didn't have the
rip the-
resources to make it.
Rip the pod?
It would have actually been no. It was gonna be
And
so funny.
No monetization
It was
ever
a
for this channel.
temporary. It was a temporary.
Why was it called racism?
Because about
that's
racing.
That's a sick.
Hey, it's the joke because it's like race, and then you parenthesize
it.
isms. So like the isms, like side note, but
I
like
get it.
It's like
race
it's like
is the big part.
Yeah.
And also, Tyler's character was kind of racist.
Yeah.
So every time we say racist, can we just bleep this out, Joe?
No,
Damn it.
No.
This
I
is
only
white
I
supremacy right here.
I only bleep out addresses.
so happy I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
So can I
Like-
just say like
Well, I don't.
Oh,
do
and
it because
Jackson
I don't
said
wanna,
it?
Yeah, I don't want to actually have to do it.
Yeah,
If
so
I
if I
could
was
not
to
do it-
list
Why the
out
fuck
your
did you do that
address,
again?
your home
I would
address
have to
right
sit
now,
here and bleep it out. Or it didn't take long at all.
I'm gonna just
All
the
I
next
did is just-
podcast. I'm gonna sit here and randomly just throw out a random address, and you're.
What was the address from MOB? One, two, Salo, Missouri.
Wait.
I just remember the Missouri.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone listening to this podcast hasn't watched all the Mouse Pickles films or hasn't watched them in a while, go rewatch the whole thing, all of them.
Because they're all great.
The MCU, the Mouse Pickles, MPCU.
Yeah.
Well, no,
no, Mouse Pickles is
all
one word, so MCU.
No, it's two
I think
words.
Cameron separated it.
He separated it.
He did.
Have you
I thought it was fucking
smelled any of my farts? Wait on you? No.
Ethan. You
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
The MCU, MPCU.
The NPCU.
Go watch through everyone right now.
It's really
Right now, for free,
It's
on
an
YouTube.
experience watching all of them.
On
All the way through.
Quibi.
On Quibi.
Quibi.
Yeah, Quibi or fucking Tubi, bro. Absolutely.
Quibi.
Tubi.
Tubi.
Quibi.
Tubies.
Tubi.
Dolby.
Dolby.
We're just saying words at this point. I think this is the part where we go to the
dude.
official movie section.
It should have been
We
that
talked about
for fucking
movies
10
for
minutes.
90% of this part,
Well,
but
no, most of the talking about movies was talking about your.
Like different
My taste.
shit
Your
about
taste.
but to
everything.
be honest, we'll probably go back and talk about that again.
100% we will.
But yeah, we'll see you guys right now. The movie section.
Woo!
We're actually recording it in order, so.
Lit.
Woo!
You then.
Movies. Welcome back to the Simps
Movie
movie Movies!
Yeah!
Movies!
Movies!
Bonk.
What the fuck was that?
Alright.
That was so
Well.
stupid.
We're here.
We're here. We made it.
Woo!
If you made it this far, then you're probably asleep by
If you
now.
made it this far, you probably realize we've been talking about movies the whole time.
Yeah.
So
And
welcome
this
to
is-
the
And you've
other
been
movies
tricked.
part.
You've been tricked. The movies never end.
The movies never end.
This is just a movie podcast. But
Facts.
yeah, this week, guys, it was a big week.
It was a big week.
Ethan, it was your week.
I made a big play.
What'd you do?
I suggested, well, didn't suggest. I forced you all to watch
That's true.
Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Very good film. Very good
Very
film.
good. Very good.
I hadn't seen it before, and I'd seen it in the trailers, and I wanted to watch it because I used to be a drummer and still kind of am a drummer. But I'm not
Yes,
good.
sir.
I'm not good like that.
No, you're better than that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stop
Don't
playing
sell
your-
yourself short, Ethan. You're fine.
Ethan,
You
what
can
did
tell them all you're the
Since
best
it's all,
drummer in the
though.
world.
Since you're the big request guy, what'd you think?
Yeah.
Did it live up to your lofty expectations?
Yeah, it did. And I thought I was going to predict what was going to happen,
Nope.
And you didn't?
and I didn't.
Yeah, in the beginning, you're like, oh, I know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You were real confident.
I thought his papa was going to die, but that didn't.
That would have been that's a fair assumption to make, though. I
Yeah.
feel.
But it didn't follow like a regular arc. I feel like the movie, and I feel like that's what made it. Like it did for like 75% of the movie,
Yeah.
and then it just totally like says, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spins it, and it was really good. It was a great choice. And I was actually looking up. I didn't know if this was like based off of a true story. I think it's like kind of based off of a musician, but I don't know for sure.
Correct.
But it was really good. The music was amazing. I am normally not like a band music person, but like I really enjoyed it. It brought me back to my days of being in band and being in percussion and shit like that, which I was never in like a jazz band, but jazz bands are still set up like regular bands in high school, or like the way they practice and shit. But
Did
I
you have an
thought-
instructor like that? No.
my instructor was a dick, but not that much.
Did he ever throw a chair at you?
No.
Did he ever basically cause somebody so much anger and sadness that they killed themselves?
No.
Okay.
Not that he knows that.
Yeah, true.
But one time, my instructor, I told her that I was missing a competition. This was for marching band. I told her I was missing a comp for marching band for homecoming. She was like, "Your parents wanted you to go to the competition," and she lied to me. And then I said, "Bitch, I'm out," and I left. So that's my marching band story. But it was a really good movie. The way it was shot was really cool. They did a lot of things with the cinematography and sound design, putting them together. It was really interesting. Him practicing. It was interesting because when he was just trying to like get his tempo up, his speed, he was literally just bashing the drums with no tempo, just to like get faster, which I found really interesting. And they utilized a lot of injury during it. And I did see the car crash coming. I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was pretty
It
obvious.
was set up.
for
It was set up immediately when he left his like drumsticks at the place.
Yes.
That he will be going back, and there's gonna be some shit that happens. I didn't think that like when I first watched it, fucking whenever it was, I didn't know if it was gonna be a car crash, but I was like, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is exactly, but
But what I loved
Just
about
fucking-
that is normally, because that's like a stereotypical shot of like a T-bone car crash in a film.
Yeah.
But what I loved is like you see the crash, the whole entire crash. You see him rolling around in the vehicle, but his determination pushes him where he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get out of my fucking car and run to this fucking competition, bloody, probably fucking injured, and I'm gonna fucking sit down."
He like had like a couple broken fingers, even though like and was still trying to play.
Concussion.
Yeah.
And he dropped his drumsticks during that performance, and I've done that before. Obviously not at that level, but like it fucking. You said at the beginning of the movie, like, we're gonna be cringing like a lot, but like it's a good cringe.
Yeah, no, it's not like a that's really stupid or that's like yikes, that's really
Yeah,
yucky.
it's like this is fucking
like
awkward,
that
but it's
sucks.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Like you're like watching, but you're like, oh fuck, oh no.
Yeah.
You just feel the secondhand embarrassment for the character, but in like such a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pacing of the movie, in my opinion, was perfect. We were talking to our friend, and he was like, it was too slow for me, but I didn't see that in any way. Like, normally, like, if we're watching a movie and I'm not entertained, I'm on my phone. And if a movie really entertains me, like, I was not on my phone at all during that movie. My eyes were on the screen the whole movie. And Simmons did a fantastic job.
Jesus Christ.
He did a freaking... Did he win something for that movie?
He definitely got nominated.
I think
he had.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he was
I don't know if he
nominated.
won.
And that movie probably got awards.
Oh,
I feel
100%. It was like a...
He got best editing.
Yeah, that makes
I know
sense.
that.
That 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound and the cuts were like perfectly done. There's only one thing that I didn't like, and I noticed it from the beginning, but I understood as the movie went on, and I said this, which was like the dubbing. Do you guys think that movie was dubbed?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
everything, like, it was no natural audio from, like, the...
Yeah.
I think there was some, but I think a lot of it was dubbed.
A majority of it
Like
was
the
definitely
big
dubbed.
like performances and stuff were all dubbed.
You could tell on
100%.
some of the drumming like sections, because you could see, like, you'd hear, like, a cymbal or, like, a crash or something, and you'd see him, like, both on, like, both of his toms. It's like, well, that noise doesn't come from the fucking...
Yeah.
that part of the drums.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
like,
think that you can do a movie like that and not dub it though.
Yeah.
Just because you're not going to be able to get a clean...
Right,
it's not going to sound good.
You're not going to have a perfect take.
Even
like,
if you have, like, a
that.
drummer like that, you're just like, nah, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And
Also,
it's not going to sound good.
was he a drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He
like,
was.
because he did everything in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he recorded.
I think there were
like,
some parts when like it would be down at his hands that sometimes that was somebody else.
Maybe,
But-
yeah, probably.
but-
But I mean, those are just insert shots.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
normally in a movie, those are
yeah,
gonna
those
be
are,
Yeah.
but like
different
he also
people
like
like
with
this.
when you were talking about like the tempo scene and shit,
Like
he
he's-
genuinely did that, and he like actually like that wasn't like actually like his like injury that he had, but he like because he had to actually get up to a tempo that was high like that, so he did actually like get fucking marks and shit and calluses all over his hands because of it. So
Also, unfortunately, I kind of felt like, what was that actor's? What's his name?
Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did a great job, but I think his acting could have been more in the movie. I feel like he didn't put like an insane amount of emotion into it like Simmons did. And I think it worked, and the movie was fantastic, but I would have liked to have seen like a bigger push out of him. And maybe like that's because of his character, but
Yeah,
I
that's
felt
what I was going to say. I
yeah.
think it's just his character.
yeah. Like he's held back and then he breaks out. But the common like theme was really good. Like it's literally like destruction of it's I don't know, I guess it's like I just noticed like a common theme was destruction in the movie, which was like car crash, Simmons throwing shit at people, him breaking his
drum set,
the blood, his hands getting broken or whatever, relationships getting broken.
God, he made the fucking dumb mistake of calling his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the fucking movie. What a
Also,
dumbass.
I thought the girlfriend could have been
omitted, honestly.
No, I think it
No, because it definitely serves a purpose.
It serves-
the story.
serves a purpose,
I feel
but
like
I
there
think it
wasn't-
should have been more.
Yeah, I feel like there wasn't enough there.
Yeah, she only got like what, 4 scenes, 5
Yeah.
scenes, 3.
It was.
I feel like
they
it was
meet,
just like, oh, they meet, they go on one date,
pizza, break up.
break up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
wait,
then she's
4
on
technically
call.
the call, but like
You
3.5.
can barely even hear her.
You
though.
you
Yeah.
feel like there should have been like one more scene
Yeah.
with them or
Yeah.
something, but also like
Something
I don't think
in
that the
between
Seeing
movie-
them
them
happy,
bringing
like
it
if
up.
I saw them actually happy, because it was like they met, which was like yeah, whatever. They went on a date, which almost ended horribly when he like sort of dissed her for going to Fordham, and then it was they're breaking up.
Yeah.
Like there was a missing scene. I feel
Well,
like
there's like the text that he gets that where she's like, I'm excited to like, I'll come over.
coming over, but it's like that's just like a text. I
Yeah.
feel like you could like.
I feel like maybe there need to be a scene like that where she's like over,
But
like, hanging out with them.
I can sort of understand why they wouldn't focus 100% of that on that, and like
Oh yeah.
there probably was a scene that was cut because of like
Well, I guess
Runtime shit.
without that, it's almost like the what the fuck are you doing kind of like that you should be getting from that scene when they break
Yeah.
up, because it's like that's how she is too. She's like what the fuck like, and everyone just sits there and you just don't get why he's doing that, but like all of it.
his character is so it's so self-destructive,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but it's also like it's what he wants to do, but it's at the cost of like him.
Yeah, he's a very
He's very like goal-oriented. Like I'm gonna be the best drummer. I don't care how I do it.
I don't
And
care
it's
what
like,
it.
Yeah, I
like,
don't care.
takes.
Like I don't care who I have to
what
hurt,
lose.
whatever. Pretty much, or how if I hurt myself, I'm gonna do it. And
But do you think Simmons introduced that thought into his head?
Simmons pushed that thought.
I think that thought was
more-
already there, but
Yeah.
What was
he's.
his
I
character?
think
What was Simmons' character's name? Sorry.
It was-
I can't remember.
it started with an F,
Steve,
right?
Was it?
No, I don't
His
think-
last name.
That was Steve.
I'll check.
Yeah. Check. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Well, I was saying like I think he always had that mindset,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the reason that he picked him to be on like in the band, because he saw that. That's the
Terrence Fletcher.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fletcher.
and yeah, I think that's the main reason that he sees him is like because he sees that determination and he sees that like that's like he wants to be the best no matter what, and that's like the whole reason he gets picked to come and be on the band, and he just pushes that to an extreme level. with
Also,
his
yeah.
tactics. So.
I didn't expect. I expected. I didn't expect him to lash out the main character as much as he did, and I didn't expect him to fight back as much as he did.
Yeah.
And I don't think Fletcher, the character, they set him up like nobody'd ever talk back to him,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was just like it was different for him, and right.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like an interesting character dynamic and added a layer of development. And then I thought that I didn't see the court case or the loss. I don't even know if it was a lawsuit.
It was
but,
like a class action or some
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
like some dumb shit.
I didn't see that coming. That was really interesting. And then I did have a slight feeling that Fletcher wasn't a fucking dumbass and realized like
Oh
100%.
yeah. And then but I did not see coming
The sabotage at the
him
end.
sabotaging his ass, and that
But the
was
sabotage
that was
really
the
was
last
just
straw.
another. That was the ultimate test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like.
Well,
his-
that's kind of the thing that I couldn't tell if it was just him
No.
testing him again, because I feel like
No, because
that
I
was-
feel like his reaction to it had to be a test.
No,
he
because-
he's just like okay.
Yeah, but he was still-
did it.
he was still pissed right when he came back.
Okay,
on.
I feel like it was like
Yeah.
mad, but then he realizes like, oh wait, I just like kind of like when he starts
I
to
just
catch
succeeded.
on, he's like, okay, I just got through to him.
Yeah.
He wasn't maybe intending that, but it happened.
Yeah. Oh,
True.
100%.
He wanted to ruin his career from ever being like possible ever again, but in like
in doing that,
in doing that he was basically able to
Propelling.
create his like Fletcher's dream of
Yeah.
teaching somebody to be like have that drive to be the best,
yeah.
which in the end kind of it because I feel like the character progression for fucking what's his dumbass name, I forget his name sometimes, Miles Teller's character, whatever,
Andrew.
yeah, Andrew Neiman. I feel like he progressed backwards almost because he like you could sort of see that he was like wasn't fulfilled at the beginning, but like he at least was happy with his family. Like he had his dad and stuff, and they had like a nice relationship, and I thought it was cute. But then at the end, his dad just was like, his dad watched him basically leave him behind pretty much.
Yeah.
He was transferring into a new part of his life,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like that was very negative and like a net negative for him in terms of like his that's not a very sustainable lifestyle.
Yeah, but I think he also like in that sense like because the dad is the one that's trying to protect him from
he's trying to hold him back.
Yeah, and then in that sense he's trying to walk him off.
Yeah.
And then there's like the one shot when he goes back out there and starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
That it gives you like one little shot of his dad kind of looking through like the door.
Yeah.
And then I thought, which was really unique of the film, was the very end of the movie where, and I haven't seen this happen, like I can't even think of an example in my head, but two characters' dynamics changing in a small amount of time with no words spoken, because they go from enemies to like, fuck, we're doing shit,
Master student sort of thing.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but the only words that were spoken is like maybe Fletcher walking up and saying like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But like really like it was just music. It was music changing into changing the relationship.
Yeah.
And that's it. No words spoken between each other, which I thought was really beautiful and really fucking dope.
That was really definitely a cool moment.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing is like the whole time, except for maybe the one part where he's trying to sabotage him, Fletcher is trying to like push him to be better, because like every scene where he's like, you don't get the part, like you're not ready for it, he's like doing that on purpose, so he'll go back and practice even harder and then come back and be even better, and every time. And then I don't know, I feel like even I don't know, the one scene I was like really kind of confused that I felt like that wasn't the case was the scene where he gets in the car wreck and stuff after he forgets his drumsticks and everything, because I don't know, he feels like super in that he almost seems like the just conductor trying to win the competition just for himself and stuff. It doesn't seem like he's trying to actually push him to be better. But
also, can we talk about real quick the part where he has the guys like sheet music and toss it on a chair?
Yeah.
Where'd that go?
Yeah.
That's
Where did
actually,
that music go?
There's a lot of debate about that.
I think that
with,
Fletcher, that was the main idea that I got from it, was that Fletcher stole it.
Wasn't he just sitting there though?
No.
Wasn't Miles Teller's character literally just sitting there at the machine right in front of him?
Well, he was. Yeah, that's like the weird thing, because I'm pretty sure because he puts it down, puts the money in for the fucking soda, whatever it was.
Gets the soda.
Turns around when the other drummer comes and asks for the sheets, and then it's just gone. But
yeah, that's what I got from it, is that Fletcher.
Magic, but
yeah, I got from it that Fletcher was the one that stole it on purpose to see
how they react.
if Andrew could be the one to.
But also,
up.
like, yeah, I mean, I don't care about like who stole it. It's just more like how.
Yeah, like how
does that happen?
How does somebody get in and out unnoticed in 4 seconds, basically, and just like, I mean, it obviously it doesn't take like that long to like, it doesn't take 5 minutes to get a fucking soda from a vending machine, so a little.
I will say the one thing that I think made that movie as good as it is, like the acting and everything is really good, but the main thing that made that movie like just a great movie is the editing. Like that kind of editing, like that's probably my favorite type of editing. Is just every little cut has like it's going along with the rhythm, everything that's happening. It all every cut has a purpose, no matter what.
Without that editing too, like if it was edited by somebody else or something, no matter how good the acting is, the movie would not. It'd be like half as good.
Yeah.
Like acting will carry a movie so far, but if you can make the movie flow literally like perfectly, then
especially when it comes to a movie that is primarily pushed by music.
Yeah.
That like the editing is the most important part, especially in a movie like that. And yeah, I just felt like every single cut was just perfect.
Did you guys like how? Like, did you guys like the last shot narratively and stylistically that they did it, or do you wish like you saw more?
I'm fine with how it ended.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Was it the shot through the door?
No, it's
It was
literally
the,
the
like-
the bang of the drums
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the song ending and then cut to black.
Yeah, it's
Because like didn't they like they made eye contact with each other sort of thing, where it was like they focused
Yeah.
on the eyes and then it was the
Mm-hmm.
last bang and then
Yeah, I
credits.
in
yeah
the movie on a high.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah for sure.
Don't need to add
Because I think that's
Yeah.
that's all the that's the
And it
total
makes
arc
you
that
think.
you need.
It makes you think too.
It's also you.
Yeah.
You
you-
always want an ending that makes you.
It's because it as Tyler was like saying about the art, like it fulfills what you like, what has been building up throughout the entire movie of Neiman like actually like, like going from having, like potential to being discouraged by Fletcher, to then being gone, but then also having his like revival almost of like, his comeback pretty much, but also like he proves to himself and everybody else and especially Fletcher that he is like the real deal sort of thing, and he is what Fletcher was looking for.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I read on Letterboxd, or I don't even know if it was Letterboxd, it's just a review, but it was like, Fletcher had like noble intent, or he had like a noble personality. And I asked like Joe, I think after, like, do you guys agree with how Fletcher acted, or do you guys disagree with what he did, or is it a mix?
It's a mix.
I think it is a mix, but I think in certain times, especially when like he gets to the point that like he almost comes off across as too harsh, especially after like Neiman runs in fully bloody, like everything, like
You kind of
clearly
have
he's
something
like
aside.
well shit, this guy's like
Fucked up.
just got in some accident or something, and like it just feels so like heartless. So it's like it's not even like him pushing him to, be better. It's just like complete cold-blooded. Just you're done.
He's
Get
trying
out.
to like dismantle him
Yeah.
completely to basically build him back as like the perfect image that he has in
Yeah.
his mind.
I think the moment he turns into like an actual like bad guy is when you figure out that the student committed suicide and wasn't in the car accident, and you're like, oh,
Because he like lied.
it
Oh,
was
what-
kind of like
I was
his
confused
fault
about that.
death.
Was the kid who he was crying about that died? Was that
Yes.
the kid who killed himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Gotcha.
lied saying it was a car accident, but then the lawyer or whatever said it was he killed himself.
And it was because of.
Well,
It's for us to.
Yeah.
You would
suggest.
you
assume-
can make the
It's
assumption
because
that
of, like anxiety and depression that's
Yeah.
they said started when he was a student.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was the moment where I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
good intentions, but
Yeah.
Ends justify the
Little
means
harsh.
person big time.
Also, did you believe Fletcher when they were at the bar sitting with each other after the whole thing?
No.
Not even close.
I didn't either.
Because at that time he knew that Neiman was the one who like
Yeah.
reported him.
So
So
he's just playing him.
Yeah, he's playing him to-
I did see Whiplash, and I was like, for a second I was like, oh, maybe he's just trying to get him to prove himself, but like I felt like the whole time it's like this just feels off, like
Mhm.
just getting that,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
then
agree.
when he finally announces it, you're like, oh shit, there it is.
Yeah. I agree. But what's interesting is he still can't even say like he's sorry.
Yeah.
Even if he's trying to trick him and shit, he still
Yeah.
can't say he's sorry.
Yeah.
Which I found interesting.
He just made like a joke about how he was harsh or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
that's just yeah.
Yeah. But I really liked it. I was entertained the whole entire movie. And when did it come out? 17?
14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an
Holy
older
shit.
movie. Yeah.
Older.
Well, it's older than
Older.
2017. I mean,
It's an
No, I
older
just
movie.
I just feel like I remember
6
I don't know,
years old.
Time fucking flies. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Because
Yeah.
I literally have like memories of seeing like the trailers on
Yeah.
TV.
Because
and
it's
shit.
crazy to think like Baby Driver came out in 2017. That's like what I think
Yeah.
of 2017.
wait, fucking Baby Driver came out in 2017.
It's been a little bit, I think, or maybe that was 2018. I might be
Still, I mean, shit. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was like fuck. Okay.
But the complex narrative definitely drove the story. The
Mm-hmm.
editing drove the story. The music drove. It was like it was a mix of
perfect storm.
everything. Yeah, the perfect storm.
It's just one of those movies that you're just like, wow, that like just probably couldn't have been done much better than it
No,
was.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
It was very yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
The
yellow.
color?
Color
Very
grading
yellow
was
movie.
very yellow.
Yeah, it was a little too much at some points, but it was just the style of it.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's also some there. I feel like this gets
tungsten?
to an over analysis point of like there's probably some somewhat meaning to the color like grading on it a bit.
It was kind of like a yellow for some of it, and then like kind of orange teal for some of it too.
Especially in like the room, like the like band room that he was in most of the time.
Yeah.
Like
very
it was
dark.
It was very like yellow brown.
It was very like scary too. I was just like, I felt like it felt off. Like I was like,
yeah,
because you see the hallways and everything, and then you get in that room. And it's
I thought about
way darker.
Yeah, I thought about like my band room or band rooms. And they were like very lit up, very bright, like bright colors in there.
Well, that's how the first one in the like that he's at first.
Yeah,
like,
no, his first band room
that's
was
like
literally
100%,
that was my band.
It was a band room.
That's what you think of when you think of a band room.
And then he went in there, and it's like, this is hell, bitch.
I feel like that was like a signified like a very different. Should have like clued the audience in a little bit of just like, this is definitely gonna be a definite big difference here.
It felt like a very professional room with like the wood walls.
I vibe with the wood walls. Those
the color,
wood walls are
the color too is also very similar to his little like solo like band or his solo drum like little room that he has. It's like very dark in there. I couldn't tell if that was like in his like
apartment thing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Dorm?
Who knows?
Or if it was in like one of the
spatial awareness. I don't know.
Yeah.
For that movie though, and we talked about this a little bit last time, like I really wish I had no prior knowledge about that movie.
Yeah.
And if I went into that, because like the twist was enough to like say, wow, like that surprised me, like that was good, but like if I didn't even know like it was like a grudge match between him and his teacher, like I would have. Yeah.
It's a big shock, that first scene, especially if you have no clue.
Exactly.
Because the whole time he's like, just go in there, do your best. That's it. Like that's the whole like lead up to it, and then he like messes up and he just snaps at him
because he's like, they slow down the tempo, they give him a chance to do it, and then he like keeps like nitpicking it, and then it freaks the fuck out.
Even though I watched a video, and apparently he's like on time for all those in the beginning. He's just literally messing with them.
Yeah.
That's like
because I don't know anything about drumming, so I was just assuming.
No, he was playing the
like,
same exact tempo every single time.
Yeah. And
like,
he just keeps yelling.
Because he keeps like saying that he's like, are you rushing or dragging thing too?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, either way, like in the actuality with it, I'm pretty sure they also said like, he wasn't doing either. He was he was on time with it.
But then he kind of starts to do it. He just starts to get nervous. He's just trying to break him. Yeah. And then he starts to mess up.
Yeah. The one thing where they introduce how Fletcher acts through that trombonist.
Yeah.
I found it kind of odd that like he kicked out the kid that wasn't off tune, but like he was like, I just wanted to kick him out because he didn't even know. But then he goes but he points to a kid and he's like, but you are off tune, and he does nothing about it.
Yeah. I don't know. That part was weird. I think it just really introduces his like this. That's the type of intense that he is. Is like he's like, I don't care, like, if you at all don't know what you're doing, I'm getting you out of here.
He a different breed.
Yeah, and he's like...
Born different, bro.
I don't know. I think that's also because he kind of mentions how he wanted that guy out anyway, like a long time ago. That's what he yells at him, like, as he's leaving.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah, I feel like he's just, like... He really he went to target him specifically because he already knew that guy was, like...
I'm waiting for you to finish. I was just making sure that because I have to say something that I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was just like finding a reason to get that guy out of here because he already didn't want him there. Fair. And that was a solid enough reason, was the fact that he doesn't even know that he was in tune.
Brainlet.
I liked how with the like when they first met and when Fletcher talked to Neiman about like his family and stuff.
And then he uses it.
Bingo, yeah. Fuck, I said bingo. God damn it.
Bingo. Hey! Sorry, that was me.
But like how he can't, like, it's like that's something that you would like normally expect from like somebody who's gonna like be teaching you, like you're gonna like try and know more about them.
Yeah.
And then it's just like he freaks out on him and then talks about mommy leaving daddy, and it's just like, oh fuck, he just was 100% using that just to get ammo and just to really hit him where it hurts and get him real personal and fucking...
I also saw another comment where it was like, This could have been a sports movie. This could have been like any type of movie. But I kind of disagree with that because the music was so integral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the tones and the story.
Yeah. And I think the biggest like insult that he hurls at him that I was just like shit is like he's like something about, I don't remember what he says before, but he's like you're gonna make Daddy look like a success story.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I was like, damn. Because like his dad's a high school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, god damn.
That was a very that hurt. That one hurt to just watch. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
I also like the dinner table scene. Tom Brady walks in. Tom Brady. I was like, let's go. Tom Brady name drop.
The dude at the head of the table was such a fucking prick.
I love how
God.
Neiman was getting like super pissy at everybody. He was like just shitting on all of them. His dad says one thing, he gets up and leaves. It's like, oh, poor little baby got his feelings hurt though.
I honestly hated the guy at the dinner table who was shitting on him more than Fletcher.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's because
they didn't
that's
even
also
give
his
him-
family.
right.
Like his family's like shitting on him that much. It's like, what the?
for no reason.
Just because he's pursuing his passion and he's like not going to be conventionally successful, they're just like, oh wow, cool hobby you got there.
Yeah.
It's like, don't demean the fact that he's been like spending his entire life pretty much at this point focusing on doing this and having one goal.
Yeah.
And he's closer to succeeding it, so you should be happy for him.
Yeah.
Even if he's not going to be making a fuck ton of money off of it, like, shit,
Yeah.
he loves what he's doing, so
Yeah.
fuck off.
True.
Yeah,
True.
facts. He should have said that
He should have said that.
instead of talking about how he's going to a D3 school.
That was
Yeah,
that
he
was
was like-
a low blow. I was like, oh,
and then he was like, "You're never gonna hear those words from the NFL."
Yeah.
yeah.
That line kind of bothered me. It was too smooth.
That that
Yeah.
did feel a
something
little
that-
out of
and
character.
Because before that, the writing it was like super like the first
Felt
date with the
natural.
girl, like that was like super natural.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It felt real.
that was
It
actually
felt
their
like-
like first date.
It felt real. And then that was.
I think
like,
he just
okay.
said. I think he said it. His delivery was too quick,
Yeah.
or maybe it was just edited like too
Also,
close together.
I don't know. I just don't think anyone would ever say, like that's.
I don't
just
know.
too
That's like
good.
something that I would say.
That's too planned and thought.
No, that's not.
I feel like I feel like that's like you. That's something you rehearse in your head.
It's a very. I don't think anyone would say that in real life. That's a very movie thing to say.
Okay, I wouldn't say that like seriously, but that's something I would say like
Even
joking
like in
around.
an argument, that's a very movie thing to say. Like
Yeah.
the super witty, smart comeback.
Yeah.
That like in real life just doesn't
I'm
happen.
playing 4D chess in my head against you fools.
I-
I'm big brain compared
those
to
things,
you.
Those are things that just kind of annoy me.
I wonder
But
if
still
it's. I'm
didn't
trying
feel
to
that
think
way.
if it was just the way he said it, or if like it could have been worded differently. That would have made it more natural.
I
if
think
it's
it was.
just,
I think
like-
it was just the line.
Yeah.
I think it was just. It was just too much. But also, it's like that's not going to take away from the movie.
No,
it was
no,
just
no.
a little thing that I watched. I was like,
Just
why?
like,
That is
wow.
the one thing we found wrong with the movie.
There were probably if I
And now
watched
it's
it
a
again,
3
I
out
could
of 5.
find more things I didn't like. But that's watching a movie the first time. It's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough to because if you start looking for stuff, then you kind of miss out.
Yeah.
So it's
Very
kind
true.
of yeah, it's whatever.
Facts.
That's why eventually we gotta go back and kind of like do some rewatch movies maybe. Or I mean we've already like you had seen Whiplash before, right? And
I had it.
you had okay, so we hadn't seen it. But Jackson had seen it before. He's obviously not here to give his words, but he would probably just say something along the lines of movie good, music good, edit good.
I like movie.
movie.
Ah.
That's Jackson's
Rip
review.
Jack. God damn, Joe. Fuck.
What?
Just ripped him.
That is what he would
Let's do a
say.
new one.
Do we wanna give our
Epic ratings.
So
Epic
I feel like
ratings?
We've talked a decent amount about this fucking movie.
Yeah, we're at a good point. We can give our
Sqwintz?
ratings. SQ bids.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5. I don't really find too many like movies I do think are perfect, but this is just like this is one I enjoy thoroughly. I will watch again. Not like I'll watch it again, but like I'm not gonna like watch it 17 times because it's just that good. It's something I enjoy to watch a lot. I find it very interesting, and I just thought it was just pretty much big good, very
Yeah.
good. Yay.
Yeah, I would give that a 5 out of 5. I thought that I just thought it was perfect. I thought everything about it was just so well made that like there were like, you know, tiny things that you could maybe pick out, but like the whole flow of the movie is just so perfect that, and it's just so entertaining to watch the whole time that I don't know, you can't find anything wrong with it. I love the movie. That's all you can say.
Good move.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5. That was what I thought right after, and I still think that. It is like it's an exceptional movie. It's not perfect, but it's exceptional. And those little things that we did find, those are the small amount of points that ticked off for me. But otherwise, like, my eyes were on the screen the whole entire time. All of the technical properties of the movie were great. Yeah, it was really good.
I am in the range of a 4.5 to 5. I gave it a 5, but I don't know. It's in between a 4.5 and a 5.
4.75. There you
Sure.
go. Boom.
Jackson grade.
More on the side of, I would say more towards a 5 though. But that's another movie. If I rewatched it, I might just do 4.5.
Okay.
It's not one of my favorite
Every
movies of all
movie
time.
you say though that you like.
Yeah, I know, because I never really. There's rare cases. I know a movie that I watch. If I rewatch, I won't like it as much. Because like, there's certain movies where you watch it for the first time.
That's the opposite.
Scott Pilgrim gets better as you watch it. And also Hot Fuzz does too.
You're not wrong. I mean,
but
he's got a point.
Either way, it was a really good movie. But I'm like, yeah, I'm just 4.5 to 5. I can't decide between the two.
I don't know. I think the main thing is just because I think like one of the main things I look at when I'm watching a movie is just how every little shot is pieced together, and like I just thought every shot was just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the editing was
the editing. I think is the main thing that I look at when I look at a movie, and like also just whether it's entertaining or not, and then I don't know plus the music on top of it. I just perfect.
It was pretty.
I'm not nitpicky about like certain things like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were a couple things just a couple things that bothered me that maybe could take it down to 4.5. That's like what I'm saying. Like second time I watch it, I could be those things could be more. But yeah, and I know also we gotta have honorary. Jackson, I know it's one of his top 5 favorite movies.
He gave
it a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
So Jackson was here. Count it. Jackson's review clocked. And
We should have had just a little like piece of paper with Jackson's face on it.
We really should have.
Sub him in for the podcast. Every once in a while, I like go behind it, say something stupid.
5 out of 5.
Every once in a while, I go behind and I don't know.
5 out of 5.
Start wiggling it like a fish.
Yeah, you gotta do it on the couch.
forgot
Right? It
that.
has to be on the couch. It cannot be anywhere else.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, we should get like a stuffed animal. We need to spruce this.
We need something like on the table, but if we have 5
We need a
people,
fish right
we
here.
need a stuffed animal
A fish?
to sub in for everybody.
Yeah, remember Jackson's
And we just
flopping
tape
thing?
their face on it.
No,
A fillet of
the
fish.
mannequin. We saw that mannequin at the Halloween
We're
store.
We're getting it.
That was like $80, and it's like a 5-foot tall mannequin.
What if we
Oh, so
take?
Ethan.
It's
What if
Ethan.
we put the minion mask in the hat right here?
We didn't have it's a going.
Wait, no,
Can
can you put the
That- you
minion
have the
back?
hat.
Minion,
Wait, can we put
on
it
the
on
mannequin?
and then whenever Ethan's gone, we can put that in.
Or can we
Perfect
just wait? Can we
substitute.
just get movie posters, but they're all terrible movies, and put them all behind us up here, like Minions?
No, we need to do some.
Despicable Me 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Despicable Me 1.
It's
Good.
okay. It's a
Yeah.
solid movie.
It goes like this.
Gru stole the
Okay,
fucking
then-
mood.
Yeah.
Okay, then Minions, Despicable Me 2 and 3.
There you go. That's
and then
fair.
Hop over there.
Hop it. We need a pyramid right behind you.
It's a tier
Yes.
list of
Top
just
at
like
the top.
worst movies of all time. Hop and
No,
then
best movies of all time.
best movie. Okay.
Actually, what if we had a little Simps movie triangle, where we take the average ratings of the Simps movies, and we could that could be the ranking.
Oh, dude.
I think I might need to make
Ooh, what if we had a
graphic for
what if
that.
we had
Yeah, let me do it.
what if we had a board?
Yes, and we put all the movies we watched.
Oh!
And we pin them up.
average
yeah.
score?
Yeah.
We should
That'd be only
a
fun the standard deviation.
Holy,
of
we
it,
need to
too.
do that. Okay, well,
And then I
we have a
stand
new
up
art
and I
project.
go 3.75.
The issue is that if we did it there, we'd have to move the flag. But we could. Where could we do this?
I mean,
This flag can
we could
move.
just do it for our own enjoyment, I guess.
You can move the flag a little bit.
Well, I mean,
We could just move the flag somewhere else. The flag is not.
Yeah, it
necessary.
could go over on this
it's
wall.
very necessary.
I think we should close this podcast. We can talk about this afterwards. This is just
No,
extended.
now.
out
People
time.
want to know.
Right now.
If people want to know the
That's
recommendation
true.
for next week,
That's
it's
true.
mine.
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
I am sticking with the original thought I had,
Oh.
We are in fact gonna watch top 5 pedophile movie of all time. Léon.
Hey!
AKA Léon the Professional. AKA Léon. AKA the Professional. I don't know which is the real title of it. I've seen 3 different things. You can wait a second, Kate. But yeah, I was like thinking of not doing it for a little, but then I go onto TikTok like 2 days ago, and I see there's 4 film guys.
So close.
Film guys have 4 moods.
Fucking
And then,
so close.
Okay. No, film guys have 4 moods, and one of them was pedophile, and Léon was the first movie
That's
on
fair.
that. I'm like, we gotta watch a pedophile movie.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Even though apparently it's really not.
Oh no, it's not actually, but
Yeah.
It is.
Like, you can, like, we'll see.
It's
We'll
sketchy.
see.
It's sketchy.
That's gonna be a great thing to talk about on the podcast. Is this movie a pedophile movie? But yeah.
Yes.
Is Léon attracted to fucking Padme?
Yeah.
Is he attracted to her?
And also, I'm gonna have to
Yes.
figure out what the real movie title is. Is it Léon? Is it Léon
It's
the Professional?
Léon : the Professional.
Or Léon, aka the Professional?
Oh shit! It actually might be AKA then.
I don't remember.
Find out.
But on the poster it just
We'll
says
find
Léon.
out next time.
But yeah, see you guys next week. This has been the Simps minus Jackson.
The better version.
Peace out, guys.